Hello, lovies. What's up? It's Yaya. I know it's been too long, like way too long. I am here in Ghana. This is my day 54. Yes, day 54 check-in. I wanted to come to you guys and say hello to let you know that I am here and having a great time. Uh, it's really surreal. It's like I was just talking about it and um, trying to manifest this trip. And to be honest, things began to move really, really fast. I manifested this trip pretty quickly. And now I'm here. I've been here for 54 days. There are new things to manifest that I can't wait to share with you guys and to talk about. But first, let's just quickly check in with my offer of gratitude to everyone who has been sending me and my son positive vibes, sending us love, letting us know that you're thinking of us, sending us your traveling grace. I mean, I feel like so blessed. Like, I can't even describe how amazing and strong and empowered I feel from this community. So I want to say thank you. I am always and have never stopped sending you all love and light. Okay, I'm so grateful, like just so grateful. Um, you don't know how much that energy was used, for me during times of challenge and contrast. So I'm just so grateful. I'm here. My son is here. We are both thriving, okay, and totally enjoying ourselves. So let's just get into it. I promised myself this go around. I had some new goals coming into this about my YouTube channel, and one goal is to make shorter videos, unless it's like story time, right? So let's chat a little bit. I want to talk about the state I was in before coming to Ghana and arriving, how that's kind of changed and shifted, and what's been popping, okay? So before I came to Ghana, things were beginning to get a little bit more challenging. I was beginning to feel slightly overwhelmed. I had a little bit of a fit. Definitely had a 36-hour hold on my alignment and what I was allowing into my space. But I came in very excited, very hopeful, so many butterflies, like so much adrenaline. Like, I'm such an adrenaline junkie. Like, I definitely often do things um, by impulse when I am listening to my spirit. So if I'm listening to my spirit, when I move by impulse, it is always so amazing and great. But if I'm not listening to my spirit and I move by impulse, it's definitely usually some damage done. So, you know, yeah, I'm having some flashbacks, but all is well. Like, all is well. Things, when I arrived, things were a little bit up in the air. There was a little bit of uncertainty floating around, but I can't complain. That's life for you. Keep showing your toes. Um, I've been really adjusting to some things and definitely loving some things that I've missed, some things that I've rediscovered. We'll talk a little bit about that in the end. But when I came, I had I think about three major priorities. And my first one was to just have fun shit, okay? I have been so in a space for a long time of not really being happy and being just kind of stagnant and not being true to myself, that I haven't had fun in a very long time. So when I first came, I connected immediately with old friends and we was out. Like, there was no jet lag for me. If it was, my body didn't pay attention to it because we were gone. Like, traveling to different regions and swimming all day, going to different food spots. Like, it's been like a 54-day vacation. I can say, like, it's been popping. I've been taking lots of videos, like little snippets, and if you follow me on Instagram or we're friends on Facebook, you can see some of those things daily. It's been challenging for me to record and post videos because I'm still working on getting my Wi-Fi situation together. But for now, I said, hey, let's just record a video, and I'll just have to go somewhere where there's Wi-Fi, a cafe, or one of my favorite restaurants to upload for you guys, okay? So, like I said, first priority was having fun, which I have been doing. Second priority was finding my son at school, finding him a great school that was going to nurture him, develop him, allow him to be his crazy wild self, but still encourage him to learn and give him the space to learn and grow, right? That has been a pretty interesting journey here, finding school abroad here in Ghana. I'm for sure going to make a video about that because it's too multi-layered and something that is so important to me, for me and my child, that I for sure have to make a separate video for y'all because I have a lot to say. I'm not I'm not going to say any names, of certain institutions, but yeah, we have to make a video about that. Lastly, my last main priority was just networking. Although I know lots of people here in Ghana from studying abroad in 2014 at the Legon campus, I'm a totally different person than I was 4 years ago. I'm now a mommy. My spirituality has been growing and developing and expanding. And I'm really interested in seeing like who I am now and who that attracts to me in my circle here. There's a lot going on here in Ghana with different awakenings. I feel what I'm kind of observing unofficially. This is my unofficial observation just from me being here 4 years ago. A lot of people taking their spirituality back into their own hands. A lot of women empowerment, yes, that I'm hearing and seeing. So if you're here in Ghana and you're about this life, let's connect, let's get together, okay? I'm looking forward to connecting with like-minded individuals while I'm here, okay? So I made a quick list because, like I said, I want to do quick videos about 3 things. Is it about 3? Maybe 3. A few things. A few things that I'm loving in Ghana, and a few things that I'm still adjusting to, okay? I want to first say that it has been 54 days. So it's been a while. So that honeymoon phase is over, okay? There's real life here, okay? Just like anywhere around the world, any country, any state, city, town, village, anywhere, okay? And I want to say that because I know that when I first came to Ghana and I was asking people about their trips to Ghana, a lot of people were fearful to tell me their challenges. And so when I got to Ghana and I experienced certain challenges, and I would talk to my friends who came here before me, they would say, oh yes, and I remember that. And so I asked them, well, why you didn't tell me? And they said they didn't want to ruin my experience. They wanted me to experience it for myself. I get that to a certain extent, but I also feel like I have to be honest, and I have a duty to, tell my truth and speak my truth. And I cannot, in my right mind and whole heart, paint a picture as if there aren't any challenges, because honestly, I'm in a space and working daily to become more in a space that I'm really valuing these challenges. A lot of people know mentally, like me, myself, I know mentally that challenges help us grow and all of these cliche things we can say, but really coming to a space where you're recognizing your challenges as just another path, another way, another step towards what it is you want to do is a different level of acceptance that I am getting better at and enjoying, right? So I just wanted to get that out of the way. So my challenges, the things that I'm finding that I have to adjust to, are actually quite funny, and I'm looking forward to the growth that they will bring me. So, hmm, hmm, hmm. Loving. What am I loving? First of all, there are a lot of things that I'm loving, but just off the top of my head, like what organically came to me about things when I just sat down and said, what am I loving? The first one was mango season. Let me tell you something. I love fruit. I love mangoes. They're my favorite mangoes. Here in Ghana, it is so tropical, okay? It's very humid, it's very hot, very lush, very green. And y'all know I love nature. When I'm in nature, I feel like my highest self. I am so connected, so aligned. And so being that I get to look out of my window even right now. First of all, side note, before I left to Ghana in April, I did some moon work. Our moons were popping in March, okay, in April. There was some moon work that I did where I wrote in my journal. I did some manifesting work in my journal where I wanted to envision myself in Ghana, what my day looked like, the things that I wanted. And I can't even tell you without like wanting to just put this big ass smile on my face that stuff is so real, because I'm looking around and I totally manifested that. I wasn't even supposed to be living here. If you saw my previous video, you might know a little bit about what happened with my housing situation. But this was totally aligned, okay? I'm not going to get too personal, but I wrote something in there about birds and me being able to be woken up by birds chirping and playing and singing and dancing and flying all around my window. And I'm gonna do my best to show y'all my window, and you're gonna see I'm not lying to you. Birds are always at my window, and birds to me are very special, very spiritual to me, very connected to me. It's an animal that I resonate with heavily, especially in my highly in spiritual times where I'm manifesting very, very strong, okay? But anyways, back to what I'm talking about, mango season. I love fruit. The mango is popping, okay? I will do a video on food and fruit, produce, and things like that. I'm not into food science and nutrition and things like that, like all the technical aspects, but we all know about GMOs and pesticides and preservatives. I'm going to sleep, okay, Mommy? Okay, son. Thank you, dear. He said he's going to sleep. Yes, yes. Anyways, I don't know what's going on here in Ghana, but I could imagine, or I could assume, and I look forward to exploring this more. I could assume that there aren't nearly as many, preservatives and pesticides and things used in farming here. But like I said, I'll do a little bit more research here because I'm really curious to find out. But I say all that to say the mangoes taste bomb, the best mangoes I've ever had in my life. It is mango season here, so I'm getting mangoes every day. It's so readily accessible on the roadside. They are just popping, so juicy, so sweet, like superb. I can't even.